life of mitochondria. Way back in the primordial soup of life, a little bug grew named mitochondrion. This little bug could make more bugs without help from anything else. It even contained its own circular DNA, the blueprint of life, which was similar to its bacterial cousins. It is thought that these mitochondria were engulfed by larger cells and created such an advantage to them that the cells now containing mitochondria were able to survive more hostile conditions, propagate, and become the dominant cells. Mitochondria split apart to form additional mitochondria in a process called fission. A typical human cell has 1,000 to 2,000 mitochondria. But what do mitochondria do for us? Mitochondria create adenosine triphosphate, or ATP. This is the energy currency of our bodies. They do this by using oxygen to release energy from molecules and change it into this new form. Our food eventually breaks down within the cell and turns into acetyl-CoA. It is then able to enter the citric acid cycle. The citric acid cycle and the final step in the process occur within the mitochondria. Mitochondria are also involved in our immune system. They help us respond to infectious invaders like bacteria and viruses. Thyroid hormone works in the mitochondria as well to aid in metabolism. Mitochondria also help with programmed cell death, which is called apoptosis, which helps get rid of damaged cells. They help keep this process controlled so parts that are still viable can be recycled. When cells need to increase their energy, they increase their mitochondria. Oddly, eating less can increase our mitochondria. I think we need to investigate this a little bit more closely. With less calorie-filled foods, there is less demand on the mitochondria, or less oxidative stress. So there is less free radical production to damage our cells and our mitochondria. This makes the mitochondria more efficient and turns on genes that boost cell function. We can also exercise more to increase our mitochondria. This activates the biochemical pathways to increase production of mitochondria. Also, we can take nutritional supplements that can mimic the effects of calorie restriction and exercise, such as Resveratrol from purple and blue vegetables and fruits, in more detail in the phytonutrient segment. L-arginine is another supplement shown to have benefit for the mitochondria. L-arginine helps to create a molecule called nitric oxide, which improves blood flow to areas of the body. This supplement aids the effects of exercise. Alpha-Lipoic Acid is another supplement used to create more mitochondria. Coenzyme Q-10, it sits in our electron transport chain which allows the flow of molecules to create ATP. Not only does it help create the ATP, but it is also an antioxidant, so it protects our mitochondria from free radical damage. Mitochondria do have a lifespan. They may develop DNA damage, so proteins that are needed for normal function do not work properly, and eventually this causes mitochondrial damage or cell damage. That is where apoptosis comes in, or programmed cell death. Now you know a lot more about our friends, the mitochondria. Let's go out and create more energy.